Hey guys, Josh here, and there's quite a bit to talk about, so please stay with me. It is currently day 10 of my Road to 200 mil Slay XP video series, and the big thing I want to mention first is that there is a new Slayer monster. I believe they're called Inuits or something like that, along those lines. You'll find them in Cyrodiil's dungeon and close to the Phoenix Lair. They are a very, very good task, as I did them in Cyrodiil's dungeon today, and the XP rates were in the range of roughly 251k for Slayer XP per hour, and 502k, I believe, for combat XP per hour, or somewhere along those lines. It was ridiculously good. They might nerf that monster soon. I believe there's got some 25% bonus Slay XP for early bird bonus, but even if there was a significant nerf, even by half, it would still be one of the best tasks in the game. So if you have gear like Bandos and Drygors, I think you should definitely do them. Otherwise, you'll kind of be missing out on some of the best XP possible for Slayer. Um, Besides that, there were the updates to the Steel Titan and maybe some other familiars, but I'm not so sure yet because I haven't tested them. Steel Titan now is actually worth using on a task, which is very surprising because in the last few months it's been completely useless. Probably since the EOC, it's been very useless. And I'll be showing how effective that is later on when I kill some stuff. But also as a small update, which I feel I should mention, is in the past you could kill steel dragons without using an anti-fire, and you could kill them very quickly as long as you kept Soul Split on. That is no longer possible, and if you try, you will get destroyed. Besides that, I literally just got 110 mil attack XP. I have 61 mil Slayer XP, which means I'm in the top 299. Just enjoying going up to that next tier, I guess. Or I think I am, I'm not completely sure. And, yeah, HP XP hit 73 mil. Besides that, I did not reset my total XP counter thingo, because I usually reset it at the start of each day, but only a few tasks in did I realize that I hadn't actually reset it. It's not too bad. At the moment, I'm at roughly 600 to 700k XP for today, and I'm just gonna do as much Slayer as I can, and no matter what happens, I'll know that I still got 2 mil in 2 days, so I'm still on track. And someone did PM me today, which I really appreciate, and he asked me if I could show what tasks I have permanently blocked. And he also requested that since not everyone has all the quests to use all the block spots, I would give him a priority list of things that are most important to block. So I'll just go to rewards, click on assignment, and you see all things you definitely don't want to do. Warp tortoises are definitely the highest priority to block. If I would say on a scale of 1 to 6, with 1 being the most important to block, I would say warp tortoises would be the most important. Aberrant specters are likely number 2 on that list. Living rock creatures would be number 3. Dust devils would be number 4. Spiritual mages, actually no, Avenancies, or however you say it, would be on number 5. And spiritual mages are actually, some people tell me, decent XP, but I really hate them, and you need a bow to do them. So they would be my number 6 most important to block. But even then, there are other tasks that you would just skip, but these are the ones that come up fairly often if you don't have them blocked, and they're shit, so I feel those are the ones you want to block. Besides that, I'm going to use my Helm of Warping to get an Abbey Demon task, which is a Squill of Fortune item which you have to be very lucky to get, in my opinion. But yeah, you can check the kills and everything, which is pretty cool. I only got it fairly recently. So to use it, you just put it on, get a task from Curadel, and it'll ask if you want that assignment. You can do that once a day. I'll say yes, and I only got 154, which is terrible, but okay. So I'll put my sleigh helm back on. Oh, actually, I believe I might have a contract in the bank by accident. Nope. Okay, good. So from here, I'll use my sleigh ring to go to Mortania's Slayer Tower. Get a contract, as I always do from Marcus. I'll take it. Then you can actually use this to teleport directly to the Abbey Demons. So now I'm up here, and as usual, I'll pot up, and I'll summon my Steel Titan. Use my restore, and there he is, the big guy. And I've got my left click option set to attack. So what he'll do is he'll gather them up for me as I kill them, and every now and again he'll hit that special move because of my Sleigh Helm enchantment, and he'll hit huge on it. So much so that he can even one-hit these creatures just by himself if you're a bit lucky. And it's really as simple as that. And he is very good for gathering them up and really demolishing him, especially if you just want him to finish off that task for you. It's nice and easy. This is especially good if you just want them in one group so you can threshold them. And yeah, he'll finish that off for me. The only problem with this is the AI is still very, very bad, in my opinion, in that he doesn't have a very good line of sight. Like if it's even slightly around the corner or diagonal to any sort of obstacle, he'll have a very, very hard time hitting the creature. But it is very, very strong. I have no idea what he's doing now, but I'll get him to attack that, and I'll cast the ability, and you'll see when he uses it that between us we killed it much, much faster. I believe this has really sped up some tasks, especially the Necrol task I just did. I think it would have increased it from anywhere to 5 to 10 kills every 5 minutes, which obviously times 12 for an hour really highlights how many extra kills you're going to get just by using this guy to get them to come towards you. If I could ask Jagex for any update on this though, I would just ask if they could improve the AI just a little bit more, or at least improve its pathfinding abilities, because usually it works, but sometimes getting it to use the ability you want, it doesn't use it quick enough, or it doesn't use it when you need it. And that can obviously kind of defeat the purpose of using it. You see, just then he used his special move, but the Abbey Demon moved diagonal, so he just gave up on it, and he's like, well, never mind then. Which is not what I want my creature to do. And you'll see we'll demolish this task, and it's just so easy. So if you take anything away from my video, just realize that, oh no, he's got away. So that's good, that's bad too, but if I can hit him in time, I won't lose the progress on the monster. Can I? No. Good job, JX. So the new creatures are definitely worth doing. They seem to have a higher rate of effigy dropping. They drop a lot of Sirenic Scales, which unfortunately are going down heaps and heaps in price now. I think they're down to like 400k, so that might not be the biggest draw anymore. But they do drop a lot of rare item table drops, so you make a lot of money no matter what you do, really. You don't even have to pick up the bones to make a very decent profit, which I didn't pick them up, and I still made, I think, a mil or two out of the task, as well as insane XP, so definitely do them,
be more open-minded to using familiars in your tasks, because they are much better now. Although if you're just going for attack XP or strength XP, that might not work as well, because they do train defense, and I'm not sure if you can change that. And Steel Titans do not work at all on Ganodermic Beasts, Griffalooroos, or Griffalopines, because they are a mage only task, and I believe the Steel Titans attacks are counted as a range hit. So you've really got to pick and choose what tasks you use this on, as it'll work very well on creatures like this, especially on Necrails, but it will not work in the slightest on those creatures, and it's very silly to use it on things like Chidinkos and Ice Strikes, because you'll kill them so quickly anyway, you'll barely get any use out of it. So maybe if you're a complete loot haul, you might need to just bring the yak or the tortoise or whatever you have access to instead of the titan. But for power slaying, I think you would be very, very foolish not to bring this along on most tasks. And besides that, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with hopefully even more updates. Thank you, and goodbye.